So in the last video I posted on YouTube, I went over how much money it would take to finish my truck build. And that got me thinking, how much money do I have into this truck right now? Well, in this video, we're gonna go over everything I've done to this truck and the truck itself and how much money I've put into it. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and just jump straight in. So I bought this truck a little bit over a year ago, and in that year, I've done so much more to it than I thought I would ever do. It's kind of starting to sound exactly like the last video. But there's a key difference. Just exactly how much have I done? So we're gonna go ahead and start in the front up here and work our way back. So the first thing in the front here is this bull bar, and I think I paid about 75 bucks for it on Marketplace, and I did have to drill a hole in my frame just so I could get it to fit. Because I do believe the guy who sold it to me said it did come off of a Ford, so it wasn't really made for Chevys. And then right here we got the lights and the LEDs inside of them, and I think I paid about 75 for the front. And then I didn't end up buying a new grill, I just painted it, and I think for spray paint it actually came out pretty okay. So I probably paid about 20 bucks for all the paint supplies. And then I just used the leftover paint supplies to paint this little bottom bumper part. And then right here we have the wheels and the lift kit. I ended up paying $1,500 for the wheels and tires, which was a great deal because it came with actually 6 wheels and tires, not just 4. And I would say for what they are, they actually have pretty decent tread. And then you can see all the lift kit parts down in there, and I paid about $1,400 for the lift kit with shipping and handling. And then moving down the side of the truck, right here we got tint put on all the windows, and we got a window strip put on, and I think I paid about $200 for that. And yeah, it's pretty dark in the back. I would like it a little bit darker in the front now, but I really ride around with the windows down most of the time, so it's not really a big deal. And then we're just gonna breeze over right here because nothing happened there. And then moving to the back here, we got tinted taillights and a tinted third brake light. I think in total that was probably about 100 bucks. And then I actually got a steel with this toolbox and only paid 45 bucks for it. So that's pretty cool. And then there's the trailer hitch. I think I paid about 140 for that. I wanted a black bumper on it, but I didn't want to buy a whole new one, so I actually just rattle canned this one too, and I don't think it actually turned out very bad for a rattle can. And surprisingly, I only got like a little bit of paint on other stuff. So overall, it wasn't bad. And then inside the truck, there's not really too much more done that I did to it besides like a little thing like a steering wheel cover and seatbelt cover. And there's a couple little things, so probably in total, I probably spent about 50 bucks in the interior in total. And then we can't forget about the truck, which I think I paid $4,000 for. Which in my opinion, for a 4-wheel drive V8, it's not a bad deal. Even though it did have 300,000 miles on it. So with all of that totaled up, we're sitting at about $7,800. And that list isn't including the boring stuff, like little stuff I had to do to the engine, like replace the transmission lines and the pulley belt. So if you probably add all that up, we're probably at about $8,500. Which I don't think is bad at all. And obviously there are a couple little things I did, like the stickers, and I did paint a couple other things, but that's not really big money. And I probably spent about $100 in total on everything else. So the grand total for this would probably be somewhere around $8,800. And I obviously don't have receipts laying around for all of it, so that's just a rough estimate. And it might be a little short or it might be a little high, I'm not really sure. But I definitely don't think it's that bad. So I actually realized as I was editing the video, I forgot to film an outro. So yeah, this is what y'all get because I gotta go to work in 10 minutes. But yeah, overall, like I said in the last video, I still do have a ton more I want to do to the truck, and I'm nowhere near being done, but that was just how much I've put into it so far. And really, after tallying it all up, it was actually a lot less than I thought I had. And obviously, me putting this money in doesn't make the truck worth that much. To most people, this truck is only probably worth about $5,000, $6,000. But in my opinion, I would never take less than $10,000 for it because I love this truck. And I love to work on it. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next video.